Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dead Videos. Welcome back to Terraria Tuesdays. We have a house to finish building. Can we not fly? Why can't we not fly? Oh, because the thing's broken. Anyway, I have the wings on cause cosmetic, apparently. Yes, I do. Fair enough. Anyway, so yes, we have a house to finish building. We are moving right along with that. I love that this place is one gravestone away from turning into a graveyard because of these two gravestones up here. All right. Let's go ahead and stack that crap away. And let's get back to it, shall we? We should have all the ingredients I already need for it. Cold-blooded, your message just gets longer every single day, it feels like. All right, let's go ahead and head out, shall we? All right. At some point, we're going to be able to get a pylon up here, which will be useful, I suppose. Well, I'm not sure which pylon I would put up here. Maybe the... maybe the mushroom pylon? Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these tombstones around here. Because they do not need to be here. Okay. And we should still have calming potions on us. So we do not, but we have invisibility potions, so that's the second best thing. Okay, yes, because we ran out of damselfish, that's right. So yes, we were working on the engineering section last time. And I don't know how much this we're going to get done today, but we're going to certainly try and get more of it done. That's what we're going to try, at least. So, I think we carry on from where we were. So, it is right here. Let's go ahead and put a torch over there so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. And one more, just again, so we can see where all the things are. Boop. Okay. So we're going to carry this on through this, into this section. And we still need to actually fix the corruption and the crimson parts, which I'm going to do afterwards. I'm going to get the rest of this kind of built up, and then I'll fix it. The hollow is done. The hollow is working just fine as is. And the hollow doesn't interfere with NPCs, which means I'm actually going to move these, I think. I have an idea for what I want to do with these. I just need to check, do I have the sponge in here? I don't. Right, that's why I just dumped it on the pyramid before. I'm sure it's fine, just dumping water on the pyramid. What could go wrong? Let's go ahead and pop a hole in these then. Let's get these emptied out. Okay. And we'll go ahead and actually finish emptying this out. Like I said, I'm going to relocate these so that it's a little bit easier to work with. The hollow can stay where it is, because the hollow doesn't interfere with NPCs. But I had an idea, basically, this morning while I was getting my breakfast for what to do with this. And I quite like the idea. We'll see how well it turns out. You're sick right now? Why do you make everyone in chat members? I don't make everyone in chat members. That's my chat that does that. I didn't do that. My chat is very generous, cold-blooded, and they tend to give people members. Who does? Just various people. Dwarf, Raven, Epsimus especially. Just various people do. I don't know why I bothered putting those torches down. I'm literally picking the whole thing up. So, don't know what that was about in my brain. Do I have the magnet on? I do. Okay, good. Hey, Mickey, welcome back. So, the idea I had is to replace this with essentially like a biodome kind of thing that is going to be held in a tractor beam. Or at least that's the, you know, it looks like it's held in a tractor beam, you know? That's the idea. That's the idea I had. We should start playing Terraria again after a while. I made my house a very tall upside down T. So you made a penis house. Very original. Oh, I need the paint sprayer on. Almost world height on a large world. That's actually insane. Why would you do that? But honestly, it's kind of cool. A cool idea. Is it insane? Yes. Is it cool? Also, yes. I was playing for 30 minutes and that's all I did. Did you just make it like a straight box, like a straight edged box? I was like, because that should take more than 30 minutes if you're actually making a house. I need the Martian conduit. I need to turn the paint sprayer off. There's a round area at the top. I understand that. Obviously, you made a penis house. You literally have already described making a penis house. Out of what mats did you make for it? Make it. That's true. Cold-blooded, there's no reason to try to disguise what you did. We all know what you did. Everyone has made a house like that, either intentionally or unintentionally. This is Terraria we're talking about, my dude. Oh, I forgot to turn the paint sprayer on. I was like, why are these green? Are you freaking kidding me? I can expect to be murked by a blood moon any moment now. It's made of wood, so you just cut down a bunch of trees for it. That's fair. Do you plan on expanding it at some point? I'm not even gonna read that pun, it's so bad. You need to grow up in this children's block game, my dude. Come on, man. We're playing a block game. We're playing with blocks here. This is serious business. We don't have time for penis jokes. Oh my god. Anyway, what was I doing? I was building this. That's what I was doing. We almost have the outline of this thing done, which is great. I'd love to have that done. That'll be great. Okay, now that's done. Time to bring this up. So, the way we're going to do this is relatively simple. We're going to go with silver. And we're going to go boop, 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 boop. We're going to just do a stairwell all the way up. Just like this. Until we get right about here. Not that one. We want to go out this direction. Where we will then proceed out in this direction. So we'll have 2 layers of tungsten here. And then our Martian conduit plating. Actually, with that, we're going to want to go 1 layer down, actually, now I think about it. Because that conduit plate is going to be replaced by silver bricks. Or whatever we end up using for the inside floor. So this needs to go 1 layer down. Not today, Wyvern. Okay. Steven, welcome back to the stream. How are we doing today, Steven? Go. So we need to replace that floor. It was just temporary. Okay. So now, we basically dial all this back 1. Go. And then we do paint sprayer off. Conduit plating up like this, like a staircase, just like the other one. There we go, just like that. And then we take tungsten, we dial this back 1. Paint sprayer on now. Tungsten going up, just like this. So how's everyone doing today? Besides Steven. I already asked how Steven's doing. Steven, don't you answer. I already asked you how you are. Anyway, so, let me real quick talk about a little something called the Terraria community event that's coming up on February 23rd. As you can see from the pinned comment in chat, we have a Terraria community event coming up where we're going to be playing Terraria as a community. I think that'll be pretty fun. And it is highly likely that we're all going to die horribly. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, it is on February 23rd at 0900 hours Mountain Standard Time, and more information can be found on the Discord in the description down below. And also, that's where you'll sign up, too. You can't play without signing up, and you'd sign up in that Discord. Oop. Almost forgot the paint sprayer. And there we go. You're gonna fish in the event? I mean, technically everything is valid. The Terraria community in chat, where you can see the Terraria community will be as we play as a community. What? I don't sound like that. Jesus, I don't repeat myself that badly. I mean, I tend to repeat myself, but not that much. Okay. You fucking thought, Wyvern? You absolute bitch. Anyway. Okay. So, let's go ahead and rip this up and replace it with silver bricks. Although I will say that is funny, though. The way you worded it, though, is funny. I mentioned we do it as a community. Indeed. We die together or we live together as a community. Now then, let me see. Let's go ahead and... I've yet to trash any gravestones in this entire series. I'm not going to start now. Give me a moment. Just put these in here. It's fine. They live in there now. It's simple. Okay, let's see. Let me remind myself what these engines look like. Because, unfortunately, I have to build another engine. So I'm going to put right down here. I'm going to put an engine in this little spot so it doesn't look like it's as empty. Let's see. It is... Right, it's glass in between. It's conduit back wall, glass blocks, and conduit blocks in between it. So I'm going to do a little design down here with that. Let's go ahead and turn the paint sprayer off. Where's the glass? There we go. Conduit back wall. Go. Okay. So we're going to do conduit, conduit, conduit. And then we're going to do a gap of 2. That look right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay. And then one more, a gap of 2. Oops. One, 2, just like that. Perfect. Then we're gonna do some fire coming out of these bad boys. It's usually, yeah, it's blue at the front. That's what it is. Do I have the blue on me? I don't seem to have the blue paint on me. Is it in my piggy bank? No, it doesn't look like it. Could be in my safe, but that seems a little unlikely. I probably just took them back home and accidentally stacked them at the beginning of the stream. That's probably what I did. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do the engines up and I'll paint them later. That's more or less what they look like. Okay. And then... there's gotta be something in here I can trash. Something in here that doesn't belong. Yep. Feathers and lenses. We'll do up the actuators. These, I want these to look like they're in the background. I don't know if you can actuate living flame, but I'm gonna find out. Nope, you cannot actuate living flame. Good to know. Okay. We laugh and cry together, indeed. And then I'm gonna hit these guys with a jackhammer. Just so I don't have to come back here and do this later. So I don't think that one needs to switch. Like this one. No, that one needs to stay as a block. Go. I say I am far from an artiste when it comes to designing these things. I just kind of go with what looks good to me. And I know that my skill level is not very high compared to some people in this fucking community of Terraria. But you know what? I'm making it work. Welcome back, Cold. Same, that's why I grind items. That's fair. All right. You drop that bastard right there. Working on an Undertale fan game right now. Interesting. Go. Okay. We're gonna take a quick drink real quick. Ah, delicious. Can't sneak up on me, mother trucker. I'm the gingerbread man. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Anyway. Alright, let's see here. How do we want to go about doing this? I think we want to bring it up to this section, right? So we need to, like, cap it off here at the end of all things. At the end of all things, it must be capped off. I actually have an idea of how I want to do that, actually, now that I think about it. I'm just going to bring these up over this way. Ow. You hurt my feelings. Okay, so if we do that, we can go silver blocks here, right? Then we can bring it up as if it was ending. So actually, let's just go ahead and do this one. We had custom patience soul ability. Interesting. I have no idea what that means. I presume one requires patience to use it. Okay, so now we have this. Let's go ahead and let's basically do this. There we go. Now we have that. And we're going to cap the whole thing with silver, a staircase of silver, essentially. Leading into the engine bay. Just like that. And then I'm going to take out my hammer. Because otherwise I will forget to come back and do this later. There we go. Now we have it capping off into the engine bay. That's the idea, at least. So, now we have gigantic fuck-off engines. And we have the hole completed. That's the whole hole completed. That's pretty great. Now, we have one more thing we need to do. As far as the outline of the ship goes, there's one more thing. I forgot to come back and do this last time, but... Yeah. Yes. You know, I don't like the way that looks. So the player in a fight can't move freely. They can only move by charging up a dash to move, and the longer they charge, the further they will dash. Okay. That's interesting. We start undoing some of the outline, and immediately stars start falling around us. This fucking game, it knows when we're not safe. It knows that we're exposed, and it's trying to kill us. So you need patience to move and dodge. Okay, fair enough. I understand. It's a neat idea. Alright. Let's see. We are gonna... We can't just do this, can we? All the way down. It wouldn't happen to line up, would that? I don't think so. I mean, it's not bad. And then we come in here with the hammer. There we go. Actually, you know what? This is much more of a design than I was looking for. It was a big bay window kind of thing. Did you die to falling stars and get fixed, boy? Yes. They do about 6,000 damage. And I'm not even exaggerating on that. They do 6,000 damage. Like, the number that pops up when you get hit by one is in the thousands. Did I miss a fucking block here? I must have. There we go. That's much better. It was 2 up. Yeah, it was 2 up. And then... boop, 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 boop. Come on. Boop. I'm in the way. You know, it just occurred to me would be a great way to, because doing this actually is a little difficult because they kind of blend into itself because it's glass, right? I had the thought after I had finished it basically was, oh, you know what you could do to make that easier? Turn the paint sprayer on and use different colors for each row. And then just go through the paint scraper after you're done and make sure you got all of it, you know? Unfortunately, I was already done. Fuck you, falling stars. Won't be dying to you today. Okay, and now, here's the next plan, which is to annihilate that harpy with extreme prejudice. No, the next plan is to come in here with Martian conduit and silver. And if we can, what does that look like when we place it next to it? Oh, that's not nice. Can we undo that and still make it look like this? We can. Okay, good. That's what I would like. We're gonna do that. We're gonna come in here with this. So it's gonna undo our angles, but we had the right angle. That was the important part. And then silver. And actually, believe it or not, I didn't turn the paint sprayer on purpose there. There's a reason for it that I will get to in a moment. I was like, which way is it coming down? I refuse to die to a star if I don't need to. What is, like, over here flashing colors? The peace candle? The peace candle's over there flashing colors. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna do... Actually, no. The glass is there to be a denoter. No, it's not. Because the glass is gonna be covered up by this. One moment. I just realized something. I need to cover this up with something. Oh, the tungsten's not painted there. Actually, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. The same thing on this side. There we go. Okay. Now, this may not end up looking good, and I may just remove this part of what we're doing right now. But the only way to know is to try, so. As they kill them with kindness. Oh, I see. Makes sense to me. if I had kept moving the way I was normally going to be doing because I was building, I absolutely would have gotten annihilated by that star. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn the ruler off while I do this. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. I don't mind that look, actually. Alright, so here's what we're doing with this. We are actuating the Martian conduit and silver. Oh, hold on. Not that first two. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's all of that. And a bag of potato chips. Get this placed. Are we out of night owls? We are, in fact, out of night owls. Huh. Okay, then. I'll have to make more of those at some point. Pretty sure I was standing there just a moment ago. Rude. Came out here actively trying to kill me. The ones that I left darker, unpainted, are the ones that are going to be actuated. So that it looks like they're more in the background than the other ones. Or at least that's the plan. I'm hoping it looks okay when it's done. I thought I had a switch on me still. Do I not? Did I leave it in the engine compartment? I may have left it in the engine compartment. And before I remove them... Well, I mean, it does certainly look like it's in the background. Can I still hammer these while they're actuated? I can. Okay. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay, and then we're gonna come back through here with the Martian conduit walls. Ooh, or glass walls. Now let's just take a look real quick. Martian conduit walls. They look a little too dark for this, but they're not bad looking. You're gonna make me have to target that individually, aren't you? Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm trying to think of what blocks would look better there as walls. I'm not certain what blocks would, or what walls would look best there. Actually, I'm almost tempted to look at the Crimtane walls, because they have that, like, mechanical feeling to them, right? Actually, that's not bad. I actually kind of like that design right there. Although maybe it's too hard to tell that's a window now. I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. Like, it kind of just looks like a wall now, right? Tell you what, let's make some glass walls and put them on the bottom, and we'll see how they compare. See you around, Cold. Oh, that's with the paint sprayer on. Oops. You know, I like the glass better. I like the glass wall better. It's more obviously, you know, glass there, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and get this one hammered down. 5, 1, 2. Fast? Indeed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's always 5, I swear to God. Perfect. Alright, and then outer layer. Alright, well, it's coming along actually quite nicely now. Alright, and now, for the next step of my master plan, put these walls in. Measure is off, right? Yeah, it is, okay. Gotta make sure I have the walls. And then, let's go and finally remove the actuators. A mere 341 actuators, which is actually kind of an insane number. Although I just noticed something. Perfect. Okay. Now that's removed. Alright, the next step of my master plan. Turn the walls back into glass. I'm gonna go ahead and just trash that wall. And then I need glass platforms. Because you can't be allowed to stand directly on the window. No. That's what the glass platforms are for. They go not on top of that. No, not on top of that shit. Did not mean to do that. God damn it. I did not mean to do that. There's a way you can stop that, right? Block swap could be turned off. Oh, does it actuate the platform? It does actuate the platform. Interesting. Okay, so actually keep block swap on for a moment while I put these silver bricks back. It stays actuated if I do that. That's fascinating. Okay, now turn block swap off so that doesn't happen again. Go. Perfect. Now you can walk up this whole thing without going out into space. And then we gotta do the same thing up here. Although it is gonna be upside down up here, but that's fine. Yeah, that block swap on this is much easier. Ooh, that looks a lot worse up here. It doesn't really mesh well up here, does it? That's not so good. Yeah, it doesn't really work. That's not nearly as nice as it is down there. I might just remove it from up here. You know what? It looks bad up here. Down here, it looks fine. Because, you know, you're not walking on the frickin' walls up here. Or down here. And it's not like you can spider climb in this game. Although, gravity potions are a thing. It should be fine. It should be fine. As is. Okay. Let's see here. That's fine. It's all finally starting to come together here. Okay, now we just gotta work with this. Which, the main angle of this is gonna stay exactly the way it is. But I am gonna smooth it out a little bit. Like, the blocks here are gonna stay where they are. I'm just gonna smooth it a little bit. We already actuated the walls here. Yes. Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and go get some extra glass walls. I'm sure there's something in my friend that's not supposed to be here. Yep, feathers. It's always feathers. God damn it. There we go. Okay. And then the silver here, we're going to go ahead and do this and this to give it an idea of like the indentation of a window going in. For you, random star trying to murder me in the middle of that. And then this spout up here. Yeah, we're going to smooth all this out. And the dome, I kind of want to keep the dome just as is. But I'm going to add in a few blocks here and there, I think. Just like one block there to kind of smooth it out a little bit. What does that look like with a half block instead? You know, actually, I think it looks better with the half block. Although, actually, hang on. Do the half blocks even work on the underside? No, they don't. Well, the underside can have a slant like that. You know, that doesn't look good. It kind of looks like it's got jagged spikes now. But I smoothed the whole thing out on the other side. Does it look better? You know, I don't hate the way that looks, as is. Yeah, I kind of like that look, actually. Let's go ahead and go on. Let's proceed with that. Proceed with the angle into the non-angle. Go. Okay. Did I forget to put glass here? No, apparently there is glass there. It's just yeah, the glass just texture just was like, no, actually right here it's clear. Perfectly clear. Anyway, all right, so that's done now. And then the design back here, there it's very simple. We're going to smooth out the silver. We're doing a lot of smoothing today. Do. Are you serious? Another blood moon? I absolutely refuse to have a Martian invasion in the middle of my blood moon. I need these harpy parts to go away so I can see what I'm building, please. Jesus. Ow. 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 Fucking hell. Come on. Oh, that's the end of the ship. Yeah, I was like, what's this giant Crimtane thing? That's the shield I built to protect me from stars while I was working. Stars. Yeah, there was not much I was going to do about that one, unfortunately. That one came in way too fast for me to be able to react, I think. Gives me an excuse to have a drink, though. Okay. You know what's nice about being in the base? There's no wyverns down here. There's fucking enemies that somehow still spawn in here occasionally. Not sure how they do that, considering they're not supposed to be able to do that. But occasionally they do. Okay. Problem solved, more or less. Alright. Do we have the mud on us still? We do still have the mud on us. That's perfect. No, stop it. Cease your fuckery. I'm sure I've got feathers or something bullshit on me. Alright. I do need those glass walls back, unfortunately. Non-conformist walls probably is where it is, I imagine. No? Ah, 208 glass walls right there. Perfect. Give me those back, please. Thank you. Okay. Do... Glass. Okay. Do I not have, like, glass platforms in here? No, I don't. Okay, fair enough. I guess I've never made glass platforms in this run so far. Alright, while I'm here, I need the blue paint for the engines. Oh, wait, no, it's not blue paint. It's negative paint. Right, I have that one on me. It's negative paint right here. I completely forgot that it was negative paint. Where the hell did those blinkroot seeds come from? Do paintbrush. Yeah, it was that. That's what they look like, yep. Alright, perfect. That was clearly very important. Ow. Stop it. That hurt my feelings. Alright. We're gonna put NPCs in various parts of this ship. If we have the Papyrus Scarab And we have the summoning table. Shouldn't we be able to have 3 cells defending us? Yeah. We can have 3. Oh, we can have 4, apparently. 5? This is the spooky armor. Why did I not summon my entire army of minions? I forgot. The mining helmet is here for cosmetics. It's not actually the mining set right now. It's the spooky armor. I could have had all these minions protecting me, and I only had 2 this whole fucking time. Brain? Brain ain't braining, buddy. Anyway, okay. So, trash the blinker seeds and the blinker, because I do not need those right now. Let's do this. So I'm going to have an area in engineering. I'm going to block this out real quick. And by block out, I mean I'm just going to, like, place blocks here to give me an idea of what I'm working with. I'm going to use stone, because that way I know for a fact it's not supposed to be here. This is, like, the main doorway there. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 4, yeah? Yeah, that's 4. And then a space of 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think I want to use some vertical space here for this part. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove these 2. And let's go up to here, which is even with this. Actually, I love the idea of doing it on the ceiling of these. The same spot, just the ceiling. I can't actually see that. I need a torch down here so I can see those. We need it right here. And right here. Go. Okay. Block this up with silver right there. We can turn the mechanical ruler off, because I know that's a great thing to look at on stream. It probably looks fantastic. Oop, that's negative paint. I need white paint. There we go. I died really fast with all those Stardust cells. What a fucking concept. Anyway. Okay. You know what? If I'm gonna make them vertical, I'm gonna make these bigger. I'm gonna make them 1 bigger on each side. Which does mean I need to move them slightly. So these ones are fine. The top and bottom ones, those are fine. But this one's got to move over too. Okay, perfect. Okay, so those will be here eventually. Don't worry about what those are. They're just a thing that I'm going to be building later on. It's nothing important, I'm sure. And then up here, I'm going to want... So the idea is to, when we're ready to leave this world behind, we're going to move all the NPCs aboard the ship. That's the idea. Not immediately, just all of them, eventually. So up here, we're gonna build out some silver here, so we need the paint sprayer on. I'm gonna need some silver blocks, because we're gonna make a room up here, essentially. And we'll go ahead and bring this wall over here like this, just a little bit further in. We're not gonna bring it all the way in, just because now that we're like on the interior, I'm not gonna use the same wall design. In fact, actually, this will be the last room that has that interior, that design, this design. That's silver brick. I need tungsten brick. Now we can turn block swap back on, because that is actually useful again. Then a Martian conduit. Paint sprayer off. Well, I was wondering if anyone would notice this earlier. I left a few tungsten blocks down here unpainted. No one noticed, so I'm just going to paint those. Anyway, unless someone noticed in the VOD, in which case, congratulations, you may or may not have noticed before I mentioned it. I left that undone on purpose to see if anyone would comment on it, and no one did. Anyway, all right. From there, all right. From there, let's go ahead and do a thing. What was I doing? It was probably something important. It was, this room, right, of course. And he died anyway. Fuck you, Wyvern. I'm gonna get a drink of my coffee. I say coffee, but it's mostly sugar. It's a frappe from McDonald's. There's barely any coffee in those things. But right now, instead of moving all the NPCs aboard, we need to get the other NPCs that need to come aboard. So, because we are currently missing still the truffle and the princess. We still need to get both those NPCs. And we can't get the princess until we get the truffle. So we actually need 2 houses on board the ship, which is where the mud comes in handy. So the mud is it's gonna live down here. The truffle is gonna live down here, is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and place down mud in the wall here, because it has to be mud. We're gonna make this like our bioengineering section. That's kind of like our botany section. The truffle and the dryad will live down here in our bioengineering section, and they will be down here maintaining all of the, like, crops and things like that, so to speak. Like, which it's gonna be, you know, pumpkins, and it's gonna be, all the various herbs, like blink root, day bloom, moon glow, like little amounts of it. Not enough to, like, actually play the game necessarily, but it's like a colony ship. We're building a ship to leave behind GetFixedBoi and leave forever. That's the idea, at least, behind like the build here. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, doing that doesn't actually help, right? No, it does. It can, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and do that real quick then. And fill that with seeds. Right, of course, because that's going to make it look like a grass vertical on the side here. Now, if I do Martian conduit wall, what does that do? It destroys it. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I don't think that counts. Okay, so then we're gonna need something else here instead. I'm thinking glass wall. We'll kind of fill this in later. Like, we'll remove this glass wall as we go, essentially. But right now, I just need it there so I can place bricks on something. Because I need to give it a gap. Like this. Because I need a lot of mushroom and not a lot of space. To make the truffle want to move in. Oh, it's already spreading. Nice. I think the only thing that can get me right now are wraiths, and that's why there's the only thing that's spawning is wraiths. Alright. You know, I have a problem with the way Terraria does its, like, moons and shit. On a new moon, there's no stars visible. On a new moon, That should be when all the stars are visible, because the moon blocks out other stars. Because it's so bright, comparatively. Like, relative to stars in the night sky, if on, like, full moons and shit, the rest of the night sky is barely visible because of the moon. Boys, I need help. I'm in danger. Get 'em, boys. Thank you. And then we're going to do more mud. You know, I wonder how the crimtane walls would look behind this to kind of give it like a very mechanical feeling, even if it is like a bioengineered thing. How many seeds have I used up at this point? I started with like 700, so I think I might actually have enough mushroom here. Should wear an umbrella hat, it'll look cool. I could. We probably should play some fashion at some point. Also, Shaffle, welcome to the stream. And I don't recognize your name. Welcome to the channel. If this is indeed your first time here. Otherwise, just welcome back. We should play dress up. It's been a while since we played dress up in a while. Or I should say, let me put it that a different way. We should change up our style, man. Our dude's looking a little old, bruh. I mean, what? I've been wearing those pharaoh robes for ages. Or the rune robes. It was the pharaoh robe, then it was the rune robe. That's right. Looking a little drab there, son. First time here. That's what I thought. Well, welcome to the stream. And welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Hey, that's the mushroom biome music, which means we're good. We've got everything we need here. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab up the Martian blocks again. And silver. Where's the Martian blocks? There they are. And let's do glass blocks here. So we're actually going to give them like a vertical area up above them at the moment. Like a glass floor kind of thing. And we're going to put like a little like microbiome in here. Like under the glass floor. How tall is a sunflower? No, let's do that a little bigger actually. Because I'm going to put down mud blocks down here, right? So we have a little microbiome. Maybe a little smaller than that. A little microbiome like that big. And let's put glass wall, glass wall, glass wall, and a block on top of it. So if that was dirt, which we don't have any dirt on us, unfortunately. Does this work? No, didn't think so. And we don't have any lava to dry out the mud into dirt. So anyway, let's go ahead and do glass blocks going upwards like this. We can bring this a little closer in, actually. Just enough space for individual mushrooms to spawn, but not enough space for anything bigger than that to spawn in. And let's go ahead and... Where are the rest of my Stardust cells? Didn't I have, like... Oh, I died again, didn't I? I think I died again. That's what it was. Alright. Let's go ahead and... You know, let's put that right there. Just, he'll give me a forewarning if a wyvern shows up. Maybe. What was I doing? What was I doing? I need my jackhammer. That's what I need. What I was doing. 3, 4. Alright, that's the end of the line, so it's just 2 for that one. Okay. And the glass walls. For our observation of the area. There we go. And then I'm gonna get dirt and bring that over here as well. And the dryad and the truffle will live down here. So I need to get some furniture available for the truffle. So I need glass furniture. Because the idea is that it's, well, or Martian furniture. I think all the furniture is going to be Martian themed. Just because we stole their technology. Let's go with definitely, we got like a Martian lantern. A Martian lamppost. That's an interesting look. Huh. Yeah, that's not bad looking. I don't mind that. Martian table lamp. Hover candle. Does it actually hover? No, it doesn't. Rude? Kinda hovers. When you place it on an actual surface it's supposed to be on. Kinda hovers. You know what we need? Actually. What we actually need down here right now is more torches. Thank you, zombie. Where's tier 1 metal? There we go. We need chests for all the different Martian furniture. That's what we need. Alright. From there, let's go ahead and put down a chest next to that workbench. Trim chain blocks can go in here right now. I don't need those off the top of my head. Glass platforms can stay with me. I might need those. Mushroom grass, we're more or less done with that. That can go away. The souls of flight can definitely go away. Souls of light can go away. Pearlstone, we're done with that for right now. I actually stacked the ebonstone and crimstone. All the Martian furniture that we're not using can go right in the middle at the moment. The tungsten blocks can go away for right now because we're probably done with them. The mud blocks can go away because we're done with them. Okay. Now then, from there, let's go ahead and get a couple Martian doors. Martian lanterns. That's not bad looking. I don't hate that. This is a table? Yeah, this is the table. Okay. And then the hover chairs. And they will also need a bed. I need to bring a workbench and some silk up here. Or just bring up some Martian beds, because I can just make the beds down here, I'm pretty sure. Do I have non-ore crafting in here, too? Can I just do beds from here? Martian bed. Wow, that looks extremely uncomfortable. You know, not a fan of the Martian beds. They look really fucking ugly. The sofa's not bad. Plaguebringer's skull. I don't remember seeing those before. Oh, guys, we can make ivy whips and shit. It's super useful. Anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, Souls of Light aren't in here. Right, they're in Tier 2 non-ore. Really? We're up to 944 Souls of Light. Good lord. Alright, from here... What was I doing? I needed stuff. I need a proper bed. Let's take a detour real quick. To the old builder's workshop. And let's go take... it's the first time this character's been here before. Let's take a gander at all of the different furniture sets. And think about which one fits a spaceship real good. Without being, like, uncomfortable, you know? Well, clearly we gotta go with gold. No, we're not doing solid gold furniture. All as tempting as that might be. That one's not bad. What is this one? Pearlwood. Okay, Pearlwood's not too bad. It's kind of got that white without being too painful to look at kind of feeling. What does it look like when I paint this? Like, paint the beds and stuff. That's not bad. That's kind of spaceshipy. Normal wood, definitely not. Sky Mill, definitely not. Lizard, no. Spooky, no. We could theme each room to the occupants. That's an idea. It's not a bad idea either. What does Sky Mill look like when it's painted? I'm curious. Fucking abysmal is what it looks like. Yeah. Not a big fan of that. This is Ebonwood? Or Shadewood? It's just Shadewood. You built all of this? No, this is Builder's Workshop. This is a free map you can go download off of, Oh god, I don't know where you would download Terraria maps anymore. I downloaded this in, like, 2015. This is a, this is just a thing that has, like, all the paintings on display, all the furniture on display, so you can it's for creative mode, essentially. This was creative mode before creative mode was a thing. And to demonstrate that, behold the stacks of items in here that are, like, 99 of everything. Oh, there's always a storm here, because it's the graveyard. But anyway, there's 99 of everything in here, pretty much. So this is long ago when this was created. But it's specifically for building stuff. Like I said, it's like creative mode before creative mode was a thing. These are all the NPC houses that are supposed to be up here. So, okay, if we're working on the Truffle and the Dryad's house... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of having living wood down there. We could do living wood, though. I mean, theming it to the occupants of the people is not a bad idea. Oh, the world I was in a second ago? Yes, we built this whole thing. You join us on episode 64 of this series. We've built a lot in this world. My building style may not be the best, but it's not bad, at least. Oh, right, we're out of shine potions now. Wait, no, we got shine potions. We're out of night owl potions, that's what it is. Alright, so I'm gonna go against the idea of theming everything Martian. I'm gonna theme some things Martian, and some things, like, appropriate to the occupant. So, for example, we're gonna throw in, like, a mushroom candelabra. I need more mushrooms. I build wooden squares. I mean, honestly, it's great, because the reason we're building this spaceship the way it is because a friend of mine who was also playing through Terraria Legendary, like, concurrently with me, built a square in space for the truffle to live in, and I'm like, how dare you? I'm gonna build something better than a square for my truffle to live in. So I originally was just gonna build a spaceship for just the truffle, and it became this. My arc ship to leave behind GetFixedBoi. Once and for all. It kind of evolved into this thing. Also, give me more night owl potions, please. We're waiting for this Daybloom and Blinker. Yeah, I got a couple of that. I got a couple of those. Okay. Alright, from here, let's grab... What am I working on? I'm working on important things. Just really, really important things. The Truffle's bedroom. Good lord. The Truffle and the Dryad's bedroom. I don't even have a headache right now. What the fuck's going on in my brain? Sometimes I'm very bad at remembering what I'm doing. Let's see. Do we have a furniture set already for anybody? No. Do we have a living loom anywhere to make furniture with? I don't know that we do. Let's see. Rich mahogany leaf. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we have a loom anywhere. A living loom, at least. That's gonna be a problem for making the dryads, furniture. We could go with, what do we have up here for the dryad right now? Just like basic stuff. Okay. I mean, cover it in grass and it counts, right? That's how that works. Cover it in grass and it becomes nature-based. Dryad, y'all got anything interesting? Potted hollow plant. We could put that up there. Oh, actually, I kind of like the idea of having plants in the underneath area for all the different, like, biomes. I kind of like that. I think we're probably good there. Yeah, I don't care about you. I'm trying to talk to Fantasia. I don't know why I bothered trying to talk to Fantasia. Maybe the smoke blocks or something? I'm not sure. Anyway. Yeah, we don't have a loom. So no living furniture. It's just gonna have to end up being wood, I guess. What woods do we have? Wood. All of them is the answer to that question. We could do mahogany. That's the jungle. That's the closest thing we could probably get to, like, a proper living furniture for her. You calling me funny, boy? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Do I not have any cobwebs? Oh, right. The cobwebs are in here. Yeah, let me go ahead and make just, like, 100 silk. Maybe a bit more. We've got a few cobwebs in here. All right. Yeah, let's get like a mahogany bed. And do we have mushrooms in here? No, the mushrooms are in here. We only have 3,000 mushrooms, guys. I don't know if we're gonna have enough furniture to complete this objective. Crush this glass platform. Does he need a bed, or does he sleep? The boss you on? Moonlord. We are on the final boss of the game. We just haven't beaten Moonlord yet. I'm not trashing the gravestone, don't worry. There's a rule, for those of you who are new, there is a rule that we do not trash gravestones, ever. Now, if one of them disappears because due to elements outside of our control, that's something that happens. But yeah. Anyway. Alright. Okay, you can fuck off, buddy. Okay. We have our various beds. Let's get up to the spaceship. Spaceship. Whoop. This is easily one of the largest things I've ever built. This might be on par with Cyanite's house, which is another character I have. I'm gonna get the beds up out of the way, so they like. Ooh. Hold on. Martian lanterns, right? They're only 2 tall. Okay, if they were slightly longer, that would work, but they're not. We could use banners. Banners are 3. Ooh, yeah, what banners look like they could be holding something from the ceiling? That's what the harp banner looks like. It kind of almost looks like it could be holding something. Let's go check our banners and see what looks like it could be holding something. Because now I've got an idea in my head of having the beds, like, hanging from the ceiling. Ooh, the Star Cell banners would certainly be interesting, but we only have 1 of those. I wonder what that looks like painted, though. That's actually not bad. Come back. Banner, come back. Ooh. Real quick, let's stash some stuff in our safe because, we need to. Our inventory is full of shit. I don't know why I even have the kaleidoscope on me. I don't use it right now. Let's go ahead and put this away. in whips and summons. I'll be using it again soon, so don't worry about right now. I'm sure I'll use it again before this series is over. All right. We could go with, like, silver blocks actuated to look like chains kind of thing. Or we could try and find a different banner that looks better. Clinger banners? No. Well, what do they look like painted? They do kind of look like chains. I'll keep that in mind. Definitely not Arapaimas, Corruptors, Blue Slimes, maybe. Mimic banners, no. Maybe Lava Slime banners. What do they look like white? Fucking impossible to look at. Jesus. That is brutally painful to look at. What about negative? There'll be blue, right? That's kind of cool. It kind of looks like maybe we could have, like, energy holding up the beds on the ceiling. It's an interesting idea. That wouldn't actually be enough space for them to be usable, though, would it? No, because people are 3 tall. You can stand in front of beds, though. Here's my thought for what that would look like. Let me get some platforms. Let's go with Martian platforms. So that they're not, like, you can't see through them. Because, like, glass platforms, you could see through that. But, like, from the Terrarian's perspective, right? You wouldn't be able to see through things like Martian platforms. Unless they had, like, a stair block next to them. Just because you can move through them doesn't mean you can see through them. So, let's go ahead and place the bed down. I'm going to ignore the negative paint for a moment on the beds. Yes, I know. Lots of banners. I'm well aware. Actually, the zombie banner we actually do still need here, because zombies. So let's put that back. Then we'll put the lava slime banner. And this should actually work for pretty much any of the slimes, now that I think about it. So put, like, this here. Let's go actually one more out. And we'll go rip this up real quick. Turn out the paint sprayer. And we'll do, like, Russian conduit. Oh, actually, we could do conduit here. And then, like, platforms down like this. And we do that, and then the bed in the middle. Like that. Kind of a design. And then that gives enough space to put a painting there as well. Like, that's paints, not paintings. Put, like, a small painting, like, duality right there as well. Oh, no, duality's too big. Okay. Are there small enough paintings for this? Nope. Yeah, some of them are small enough to fit there. We'd have to figure out more paintings for that then. We have to get more paintings, I think. Ocular resonance? No, that's way too big. Isn't there one that is the Dryad? I swear there's a painting that's the Dryad. But I don't think we have that painting. There's lots of paintings out there. I'm sure we can figure out something for them. Just wildflowers for the Dryad. Something like this, you know? Where it's like, there you go. You have your little bed nook with a little painting for each person. I kind of like the way this looks. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get some lava slime banners. We're gonna need these fellas. Thank you. I'm gonna leave one behind. Hell Tower banner can go back up. I don't need these banners on me. Mini Star Cell banner. Crimson Mimic. I just put these ones here because they look cool. That's what that's for. And Hollow Mimic banner. There we go. Okay, and a mud wall, which I took from somewhere. There it goes. Okay. It's been planned for a little over a year. Yes. Given the various delays and things like that, yeah. But we only play Terraria once a week. That's why it's taken so long. And because we're on Legendary mode and I'm bad. I'm not the best at Terraria, unfortunately. Despite my 1,000+ hours in this game, I'm not the best at Terraria. Alright. So from there... back to base, or back to the ship. Quickly, to the ship! Alright. First things first, I'm not doing the Dryad first, I'm doing the Truffle first. So I need my safe. The mushroom bed instead of that, and just put those away. And then let's go ahead and get the potted plants out as well. So I'm going to put those below this. So this one's going to be fine. It's as is. And we're going to put a glass wall going up like this. So dividing that. So it's like, this is the mushroom area. It's for mushrooms. Fuck them up, boys. Boys, fuck them up. Okay. Oh, right, because the probes aren't considered hostile, so they don't get attacked first. Right, of course. Anyway. Glass walls. Where's my glass walls? Did I stack away my glass walls? I think I stacked away my glass walls. Shit. Alright, so. Let's go ahead and do... the banners. Let's do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I did, I think. Also, real quick, let's do negative paint. Let's get these guys painted up. There we go. Because I forgot to put the paint sprayer on, which would have saved me 4 paint. A whole 4 paint, probably. Alright. Let's go ahead and do Martian platforms down. Nope. I got to space these out one more. Oops. Let's go ahead and just do this real quick. I'm sorry, is there a squirrel up here? Okay. I did this differently, didn't I? I can stand up here, so that's something at least, but I feel like I did this differently than I did in the other base. Yeah, this is floating higher than the other one. That's right, that's what it is. Not a fan of that. I think we just do it like this. That's fine. Alright. And then we'll throw down a... And this way also, it's open. This isn't considered a separate room. That way the truffle actually gets to count this bed as theirs, which is the important part. And let's do a... Ooh, actually, can we do like a... I don't know where I got a vine rope, but the idea is to do like a rope going up to the bed. Which you wouldn't necessarily need. You could just turn off the gravity in the room, because it's a spaceship. I presume we have artificial gravity. That's why we have all the Martian shit. We stole their anti-gravity tech. Let's go ahead and throw down a Martian workbench in here. We should have a couple of those laying around somewhere. Yeah, we'll just do a table, actually. And a chair. For him to, for the truffle to do his work at. There we go. And then we'll bring this glass up, or across. And then we're going to do a Martian platform across the floor here. Across this, like this. Just like that. That's going to technically separate this out into 2 separate rooms. And this needs to be, like, Martian conduit back wall. Which we're actually going to need to fight some Martians, I think. Or maybe some silver back walls? I'm not sure yet. Let's take a gander. Probably a little both, actually. Because we also need the crimtane back walls now. Because this is what we needed them for. Was interspersing with the silver to break it up, you know? Because that way it's not just one monolithic back wall like this or like this, because we don't like that. We don't do that here. We don't do monolithic walls here. At least not on the spaceship. We are going to throw on quick build for this to get this placed. Perfect. And then we will place down the mushroom candelabra. So this should be considered valid housing now. This housing is suitable, most excellent. Did not mean to set my spawn here. I do not want to live in the Truffles house. And I need some glass walls, because apparently I stacked my glass walls, I think. Actually, you know what would look good there? Moral, the Truffles arrived. Excellent. You're already here. Congratulations, buddy. Let's do conduit wall here in the background. So it looks like this is connecting to something. And I want to do conduit, like, along the glass into the ground here. So it looks like it's being connected to something. And Yuki the princess has arrived. Most excellent. There we go. We've got the glass here. That. So there we go. We now have all of the NPCs, which is perfect. Moral is here, which means we should really have no more enemies spawning up here, because we now have 3 NPCs in close proximity to each other. Close-ish proximity. The ship is fucking massive. But we're also going to get the princess up here. She's going to live at, like, the front. So now we have the Truffles house. I could get the Shroom my auto hammer and get the range stuff and just get this done with. But, like, okay, now we're making this stuff and we're good to go. No, we got shit to do. Unfortunately, there is no space pylon. My son, I'm going to put his painting nearby. If an NPC sells a painting, I will put their painting inside the, like, room for them. Like, I think that makes the most sense, right? Except for the painter who sells all the things. We can put the auto hammer in here. Also, the mushroom spear only does 66 damage. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, so that's the truffle. Now, we're going to work on the Dryad's house in a minute. Right now, I want to get the princess spawned in at the front of the ship so that we have less enemies spawning overall across the entire ship. So, the princess, this room up here is going to be for the princess. Or maybe me. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll put the princess up in, like, one of these 2 rooms. It's going to be... These 2 rooms right here are going to be fucking huge. Or she could live in the hollow. Like, in the biodome of the hollow. Up here. That's an option. I'm not sure. I'm going to build out a quick temporary house to get the princess to move in. Because right now she's in the temporary housing, right? Yeah, she's in temporary housing right now. Not exactly a house befit for a princess, is it? Let's get her out of there. Also, these 2 need real houses, too. The cyborg's going to live in engineering. I think the zoologist will live down with the dryad and the truffle. So let's go ahead and do... We definitely are going to want, like, windows in these rooms up here. Especially this one, because it is enormous and doesn't have a front window. So we're definitely going to want windows in these bedrooms. I think we probably start with how do we get through these areas. We probably do that at the back of this place. So let's go with the mechanical ruler on, please. Thank you. I'm out of platforms. How about no? How about actually, I have as many platforms as I want. That's 6. That's correct. That 6 is what I want there. And I'm gonna make a quote-unquote spiral staircase going down this, but I'm also gonna put teleporters on it. It looks better than expected. Really? That's good. I'm glad you approve. That looks better than expected. For the truffle house or just for the whole thing in general? Because I'm still not quite happy with the shape. I think I want to round this out more. I want to round out the top a little bit more. Alright, the truffle's down here. That's good. Because we can't move all the NPCs away from their current locations, because we need them for the pylons. Because until we replace the pylon, except for these guys, we can move these guys out, because the granite biome, as cool as it is, I like the granite biome. It's not my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of this house specifically. I didn't really finish that house. It's kind of poopy. And this isn't a house, it's pixel art. So, I couldn't figure out a way to turn that gravestone into a house. It's just too obtruse to actually turn into a house proper. Although I'm happy with how the granite cross turned out. I really like that one. Anyway. Oh, I should probably put the switch back for the teleporter, shouldn't I? I thought it was over here. I quick stacked it away, didn't I? I think the switch is back home. I stacked the switch at the house. Yep, I did. Okay, great. Wonderful. Love it. Hey, buddy, why don't you actually come down here to your house, huh? Enjoy that. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw up some silver walls. Let's finish this out. Let's stop getting distracted and actually do something here, shall we? So this lower section down here is going to be divided into 3, essentially. Okay. Yep, continuously getting distracted is pretty much my motto here. Let's go ahead and get a Martian workbench. I don't know why I came to a workbench to build that. I didn't need to do that. We'll throw that in here. And then... Hey, Blue, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? We'll get that portioned off right there. And then we'll do this. And we'll portion that off right there. And then we will do... Actually, I'll do like just a potted plant down here. Oh, they're big. They're really big. Holy shit. I did not expect that to be that big. Okay. Well, that's actually not a terrible thing. Okay. Let's separate this off like here. There we go. This one can be the zoologist's work chamber or work area. What does the zoologist have for like furniture? I guess like forest stuff? Just like basic wood? I don't really think of the zoologist that much, you know? Zoologist, do you sell anything interesting? World globe. Okay, changes what the trees look like. Got it. Lizard stuff, ball of fuse wire. It's like yarn, but more exciting. Someone's a dynamite kitten. I don't think I've ever seen that before. What is a dynamite kitten? It's a cat that rides around on dynamite. That's actually kind of adorable. Spiffo, I'm gonna let the cat ride for a little while, okay? You have fun. Spiffo, you go take a break. Sakura sapling, yellow will. Dynasty. She's a weeb. Perfect. I will get her a dynasty bed then. Right. Forgot I did that on accident. Because damn smart cursor. Just a casual graveyard of dozens and dozens of gravestones. Was that a mimic? Yes, it was. That's my gold now. Thank you. I care not for the Titan Glove, but I will take your gold. Okay, we got Mahogany for the Dryad and Dynasty for the Zoologist. I'm glad I bought that shite load of Dynasty Wood last time I freaking saw the Traveling Trader with Dynasty Wood. Or, not last time, but ages ago. I did that ages ago. Dynasty stuff. Dynasty stuff. Dynasty stuff is down here. Let's go with the Dynasty bed. Should be somewhere in here. Dynasty sofa. Dynasty bed. There we go. What else? From the Dynasty set. Let's give her like a nice chair. You know what? Actually, everyone else wears clothes. I think everyone else should get a dresser. Besides the truffle, because everyone else actually wears clothes. I kind of love that idea. Because the truffle doesn't wear clothes. He's a mushroom man. He does not actually wear clothes. I love the idea of giving everyone else a dresser. Except for him. Which is kind of funny. Kind of mean, but also kind of funny. Okay. It's like everyone else gets a bigger private area up top, except for the truffle. He just gets a bed. Hey, not my fault he chose to not wear clothes. Actually, I kind of love the idea if we do that, and then we have a smaller section there, and then a bigger section here. Like that, so it's 3 for the bed. We're gonna need to farm lava slimes. We can manage that. We can definitely manage to farm lava slimes, I think. What was I doing? Martian platforms. Turn the damn paint sprayer off. You're wasting paint. This is the Dynasty room for yonder Weebus, known as the Zoologist. Yo, it's kind of safe. It's been safe here for a while. Let's go ahead and turn off the Stardust Cell so I can fucking see what I'm doing. You know what? I like the idea of them having extra space to walk around in. Like, just a tiny bit of extra space up there. Like, where it's a spaceship, it's still going to be pretty cramped quarters. Because we're not the fucking Starship Enterprise. But we can spare one space for these guys to walk, have somewhere to walk, you know? The moment I unsummon my minions, I get attacked. That's hilarious. Great. Thanks, game. Love it. Appreciate it. Just noticed it was a weird color there. Dynasty Dresser can go on this side. That actually won't fit there, will it? No, it will. No, it won't. Well, we can easily do this. When will I learn? I need to place the furniture and then place the fucking platforms. Or place the platforms on the furniture and then place the banners. many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? Alright, there we go. So, that is the dynasty setup for the zoologist. Let me go ahead and get her, like, a dynasty lamp as well. Rich mahogany. Does dynasty even have a fucking lamp? Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, so I need a candelabra. What does a dynasty candelabra look like? Do they not have one? I don't think they have one, actually. So I guess a large dynasty lantern? Large dynasty candle, I guess is probably the best we can do for this. Yeah, okay, negative paint, that looks really fucking weird. Let's go ahead and remove that. I did not mean to do that. Let's get her a table to do her work on. We could give her a dynasty table since she's such a weeb. Let's put her workbench right next to the table. Where's the workbench? It just disappeared. There we go. Bring it right up next to the table. We'll get her a dynasty chair to sit in at her table. And dynasty candle right smack dab in the middle of those two. And this should be considered valid housing now, yeah? This housing is suitable. Perfect. This is the zoologist's house. There you go. And let's go ahead and hard confirm forever that the truffle lives right here. This is the truffle's dedicated house. Perfect. Alright, then the dryad will go over here. Let's also throw down... because this is like the biology room, so it makes sense we fill it with fucking plants. Let's go ahead and throw the potted forest palm in here. I think it's just these three. Just the jungle palm and the hollow palm. Let's throw that one in here with the mushroom biome. I feel like that makes more sense in here than it would anywhere else. Are you going to phase into the ceiling? Do I need to change that so you can't go do that? Is it going to be a problem? Are we going to have a problem, buddy? Let's go ahead and put conduits in the glass again, because I like that look. Wow, that was literally the last one we had. We are going to need to fight more Martians, aren't we? I think we're going to have to fight more aliens to get more, just to get more conduit blocks, literally more than anything else. You know, I don't know why I bothered coming over here to do that when there's literally multiple workbenches right over here I could have used. But the idea here is to also add in some of this crimtane. So let's go and get the paint sprayer on and get the white paint out. And kind of just throw in like a diagonal going across the side here of this like crimtane. And we can do like a one going vertical here. Kind of like a pillar. Yeah, there we go. Just to break it up, just to break up the design a little bit. Just make it look a little less perfectly symmetrical, you know? Oh, that's paint sprayer. That's paintbrush. We need glass going this way, please. And then a Martian conduit in the glass. Go. Okay. Alright, and we will leave this dryad area here for right now while we go build the princess's room. Whoop. I like the idea of her being up with me in like the command bridge area. Like, this is bedrooms and stuff. This is the command bridge, essentially, or this is going to be the bridge. Because you have to have the bridge at the front of the ship behind the giant window, because obviously everyone knows starships have giant windows for the front of their ship. Obviously, that's how it works. It's how it always works, right? However, the bedrooms themselves are going to be up here. So, maybe I put the princess, like, up here? Kind of in the center front of the command bridge? Like, in between the two? I'm not sure. Maybe, like, a separate bedroom in here. Let's turn the mechanical ruler on so we have an idea of where we're actually placing things. And let's go ahead and do... platforms here. We're kind of just blocking this out at the moment. I need silver. Where's the silver? There we go. I mean, this is a pretty chunky room for just one person, so I think it makes sense that this could be, like, the princess's room. Because, like, obviously she's the princess. She needs to have a nice room, right? Obviously. And we give her a giant-ass glass window right in the front here. Does she sell anything? What kind of style does the princess go with, you know? Like, what's the princess's style? Let's go find out, shall we? Also, for the love of God, fix my damn bed. Spawn point. Thank you. Thank you, nurse. Hello, princess. You're very pink. Better hold on up here. It's a rather blustery day out today. That's fair. Oh, you sell a lot of paintings. Holy shit. Okay. Royal Romance. Who's that? Oh, it's the Slimes. Fair enough. You'll sell the coin gun. Bernie's button. Someone's a cherished teddy bear. Interesting. Flask of Party. Interesting. She just sells Flask of Party. She sells the slime staff? What a weird collection of items that she sells. Holy crap. Prince uniform. Potted crystal fern. Potted crystal spiral. Actually, the crystal stuff actually seems like a great idea for her base. For her house. Painting of a lass. I'm guessing that's her. Yeah, that's her. I feel like it's a pretty princess thing to have a painting of yourself. Princess style? Oh, it's the stylist and the princess. Oh, okay. Princess 64. That is a reference to Mario. I kind of love it. Suspiciously sparkly. Oh, it's the queen. It's the queen slime crystal. Okay. Makes sense actually. Why you call it suspiciously sparkly? I need my piggy bank because we have too much crap on us. Terrablade Chronicles, Royal Romance, Terrablade Chronicles. Ah, it's just the Terrablade embedded in the ground. Probably not going to be using that painting anytime soon. Let's just stack that in there. Alright. Also, this lady just make a pun. Pink is the best color anyone could ask for. Okay, she likes pink. She really likes pink. Alright, so we get some pink in her room, I think. I think it just makes sense. That's an angry dandelion. I think it's the first angry dandelion we've seen. Hold on, I'm curious. Is that the first angry dandelion we've seen? We've killed 2. Never mind. Okay. That's the second angry dandelion we've ever seen. Alright, from here, let's go ahead and swap out the cat with the Spiffo, because that's the way it should be. We're also going to make Spiffo invisible. And then we're going to go ahead and put away the cat. The cat goes away right now. And I really like the idea of these crystal plants and stuff like that. I love the idea of having those in the princess's room. Because, I mean, she sells them, and they look cool. I think it makes perfect sense. So, excuse me, ma'am, I'm going to need to buy a couple of these. Oh, yeah, that's cool. At minimum, we can put them around the ship, actually. Like, we got one in her room and one just, and others just, like, around the ship as, like, decoration. It's space furniture. It's chrome. It looks like chrome. I know it's supposed to be crystal, but it looks like chrome, so it's perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to the ship. Actually, no, let's get back to figuring out what we're going to actually give her for furniture. What about pearlwood furniture? I think we head back to the workshop again. We're going there a lot today, it would seem. I don't think we're gonna go to, like, Pink Dungeon. That seems a bit harsh. Now, there are sets in here, or in the game that aren't in here because they were added after the game was updated. Or after the Builder's Workshop was made. And I don't think the Builder's Workshop ever got updated. If it did, I'm not aware of it. Let me put it that way. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about any of these sets. For the princess. Like, Pearlwood's not bad. This is what Pearlwood looks like. It's not bad. We could paint something else pink. No. I'm not a big fan of painting things one solid color, because then they kind of just bleh. They become bleh. I don't know why I bother teleporting. It's not like it's going to take me back to my world. Alright. I'm well aware this has become interior decorating with dead videos, but that's... yeah, that's what it is now. It's a building stream. What do you expect? Let's get the layout, at least, built for her room. I'm going to build a doorway here. A fairly sizable doorway, mind you. I'm going to replace it just with this right now to mark that it is a doorway. Some of those will replace with real doors. Some of them will stay like that, like room dividers. Some of them will become real doors. Some of them will stay as room dividers. Crystal spot. I want to place all these down and see what they look like. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much what I would expect. Let's put this one in here. The crystal tree. That should go in here, I think. With the, because it kind of looks like a big crystal flower. Princess 64 is definitely going, like, right there on the wall. I think that's, like, the perfect place for it. Obviously, we're going to need to put some pink in this room for her, because she literally has told us her favorite color is pink. So, it makes perfect sense that we give her some pink. If an NPC straight up tells us what their favorite color is, we should respect that, you know? Bam! That's a big-ass painting. Alright. Next, we're going to need some Martian conduit blocks, or Martian platforms. And I need a, like, I need a platform right here. No. Better placement than that. Right here. Right on the level of the window. And I need a staircase doing this. Damn it. Okay. What can we give her for pink walls and stuff like that? I think we need to go investigate our blocks ourselves rather than using the Builder's Workshop, because we have access to things that they didn't have when they built it. Like, you'll notice there's no Martian set in there or anything like that. We could do just, like, straight up gold. But, again, she told us pink is her favorite color, not gold. So... the steampunk's not a bad idea, actually. We never did place anything in these. Bride and the Groom set. I forgot about those down there. Let's see. Obviously, there's bubblegum and rainbow, but I don't think these have furniture sets. I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, rainbow flares. That's kind of amazing. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's more or less what I expected. Crimstone kind of has a pink look to it, but doesn't have furniture either, for that matter. Say what? Actually, here's a great way of checking. Go to the guide, show them torches, and that will show us all the different like candles and things, and we can figure out which ones have like a pink look to them. Reef items have an interesting kind of pink look to them. Solar chandeliers, Legion chandeliers. Legion block? The fuck is that? Decay chamber. The fuck is Legion? Legion. It looks like corruption, maybe? It's made in the decay chamber. I don't know what that is. Off the top of my head. The crystal set. Ooh, the crystal set's maybe not a bad idea, actually. For the princess. That's very pink and very, like, bright colors. Like, very royal colors, you know? Which is very doable. The spider items, no, we're not doing anything with spiders. The vortex, the nebula looks quite good as well. Also, I don't like how the solar, vortex, nebula, and stardust are basically just the exact same thing, just different colors. Do not like that. Bamboo, no. The balloon items. Dynasty, living wood, glass. Sky Mill might not be too bad for the princess. I don't like it overall, but for the princess, maybe not too bad. I think we go with the crystal set for the princess. Which, I mean, yeah, I mean, crystal set looks nice. So let's go ahead and get that made. Because if I remember correctly, the crystal set is made with... where are they? These freaking things. Crystal shards. If I remember correctly. It's crystal shards and stone, yeah? Yeah, crystal shards and stone. Perfect, okay. So I'm gonna go need some stone. I have 3,000 stone on me. I think I can probably manage that, actually. Crystal blocks. I almost said rainbow blocks. Yeah, that's good enough. We have a few of those now. And we can go ahead and do up some furniture. We can do this one. We can grab her a nice bed. What does the crystal bed look like? Is there a crystal bed? There's silk in here, right? Yeah. Oh, we're probably not close enough to the thing to do beds. Yep, crystal bed. There we go. And her room is so big, we can give her, like, some other furniture that other people might not get necessarily. Like, she can get her own, like, bathtub. The crystal bathtub looks a little weird. Yeah, let's give her her own, like, bathtub and toilet. And let's grab a dresser. That's a workbench. I don't know how I feel about the full set of crystal, though, for her items. So that dude was waiting for me. That was an assassination attempt. Let's go ahead and do another layer up of platforms. Up here. Her bed up here. Will the NPC be able to navigate this location properly? Probably not, because it's so complicated, but we have to give it a shot at being able to do that, you know? Let's go ahead and give her let's put their bathtub and toilet down here. The dresser. This is the workbench, not the dresser. Dresser can go here. Workbench down here. What does the princess work on? I have no idea, but whatever it is, she's working on it. And then we can do... Let's do, like, some crystal wall sections. Not a ton of this, just some of it in here. Like, up around her bed and stuff like that. I think that makes a decent amount of sense. Like, just in this area. And because this is a spaceship, we gotta remind that this is a spaceship, right? So we're gonna get the paint sprayer out, and we're gonna do one big-ass pillar of primtane right in the middle of her room. That it's just like, oh, right, yeah, this is a spaceship. You gotta remember this is a spaceship. Like, no matter how much crystal's in her room, you gotta remember this is a fucking spaceship. And let's go ahead and grab some more glass as well. Just because it makes, again, more sense to have for her to get, like, a big window. This is the front of the ship. And we're going to give everyone else windows, too. Like, we're going to give, like, small portholes along the ship. Because we're not the Geth. We like windows. I'm one crystal block wall short, really? Okay. That's rude. That's a very rude game. So also could put these rather than having to use them elsewhere. Just put them up like this. There we go. No, that's going to irritate me. Not being square is going to irritate the hell out of me. Alright. We'll fill the rest in with silver. Because, remember, spaceship. As much as we want everyone to feel nice and comfortable and safe and have nice views and things like that, we gotta remember, this is a spaceship. It has to look reasonable as well for function. Princess, where are you? I was missing a light source. Oh, yeah, of course. A toy. How could I forget? Also, real quick, because I do need to make this so it's not one, so it's all one room. We're gonna punch a hole right there. Can we actuate platforms? Yes, we saw down here that we can actuate platforms. So let's go ahead and put the platform... Well, no, because actuating it doesn't actually stop it from existing, does it? We need... so these two are now a room. We need a hole here somewhere. Right there ought to get the job done. Is that going to cause her to fall? No, okay. And right here. Or right against the window, actually, makes more sense. Like that. There we go. Okay. Perfect. So this is all going to be one room now. So that no one else moves into the princess's room. We need a crystal candelabra. That'll go right on top of the dresser, I think. Also, good to know. Peace candles aren't considered a light source. Oh, they probably are. This room wasn't, yeah, one room. It was divided. But either way, we can put the candelabra down here. And princess, congratulations. This is your room now. Okay, from there, probably a little bit more I could do in the princess's room, but I don't care enough. I think that's probably good for now. Let me put it that way. One thing we do need to do is get the paintbrush out. Make sure we got white equipped. Can't forget to paint the silver so that it's all super bright. But there we go. Now we should have the princess up here at some point. We go ahead and move out of the way. There we go. She's here. Excellent. Welcome aboard the ship, princess. Perfect. Okie dokie. Now we have a whole 4 NPCs up here, which means we should be a little safer. Did they? Okay, I think there was a problem with NPCs getting stuck in this corner. I might have to do something about that. I might have to add like a glass wall in front of it so they can't actually go up there. Although that would be really annoying to do. Okay, let's just leave that as is. I'm sure that's fine. We can just leave that as is for the moment. Cyborg, you get to live in the engine room. You're gonna get to live over here. And we need to make just more living spaces as well. The princess is now walking around the ship. How you doing, princess? Eventually, the NPC should be able to move across most of the building. Like, across most of the entire spaceship. I plan on adding elevators for myself, which being teleporters, and, like, stairwells for the NPCs so they can actually move around a bit. So we might find them in weird places, but that's okay. I like that. That's always fun. I'm, like, here in the bowels of the ship, near engineering, but not quite in engineering, is where we're going to have, like, crafting tables and all the crafting furniture. Like, probably in this section right here is where most of our crafting is going to be. And most of the NPC housing is going to be up near the front, including our own bedroom. We're going to have our own bedroom, like, up here somewhere. Alright. Sorry, I had to stretch there. Alright, let's see. What else do we need to work on right now? In the 8 minutes we have left in stream. As we clean up the mud. Like, get this all cleaned up, you know? Okay. Tell you what I can do real quick that is not going to take up time. Check the princess's inventory, see if she still has anything different now that she's not in a mushroom biome. Her biome changed, but nothing she sells changed. I'll have to check the wiki to see what NPCs sell which paintings in between streams. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. We'll see. In the meantime, there's one more thing to work on. Go, and blocks 5 crystal blocks can go in here. No. Cease your existence. The last thing to work on, we're gonna get the tier 1 metals, and we're going to make some things. Namely, we're gonna make some stuff that we're gonna need next time. Let me put it that way. We're gonna drop some stuff off in our safe for building purposes. The building stuff goes in the safe. When we're not using it. Just to get some space in my inventory. Okay. Now, Mr. Guide, I need you to tell me what else I need for these ingredients. Excuse me, where the fuck did you come from? Okay. Here we go. I need you to tell me what I need for these things. Let's see. Yeah, pumps, that's just iron. I have that already. Specifically, I'm looking for logic sensors. Night player above is soul of sight. Okay. Water is cogs and magic water dropper. I don't feel like getting that right now, so I'll deal with that later. I'm good on explosives, thank you. Echo chamber. It was echo sight showing hidden. The fuck is that? Echo blocks. I'm gonna guess this is related to echo mist from graveyards? I don't know what that is. Huh. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get... we actually don't need to get any timers because we have access to the timers from the mechanic. Announcement box. No, we're good on that. I think we're good on everything else, yeah? I think we are. Okay. That's perfect. So we just need souls of sight for the sensors. And there is no day-night in space, so we don't need to worry about that right now. Just player above is the only one we need to worry about. Player above. Souls of Sight. Are there... Hang on. Actually, one more thing. Are there pressure plates that activate when NPCs specifically step on them? Player steps on or off, steps on or off, steps on or off, steps on or off. Yeah, I think there's pressure plates that activate when anything steps on it, if I remember correctly. Because that's just one of the vanilla pressure plates, which means I should have these down here in the mechanical chest. In the mechanical chest! Activates when stepped on. Yeah, by anything. That's fine. So we're just going to need some more red pressure plates. I presume the mechanic sells that? Let's go pay her a visit, because we also are in dire need of more wire. Go. Yeah, she does sell these. And breaks when a player steps on it. No, we don't want those. When a projectile touches it, player steps on it, player steps on it, player steps on it. When stepped on. Let's go with red. I don't think I'm actually need that many, but might as well have them. I'm pretty sure I don't need this many timers either, but I'm going to take them. Are those expensive? Those are 2 gold apiece. I think we're good. Wire bulbs might not be a bad idea, actually. At some point. Just to have those. Junction boxes are a good idea to grab a couple of those. There's probably junction boxes in here, aren't there? Apologies, I started coughing there. Yep, I had timers in here. Perfect. I thought I did. Alright, we got those set up and ready to go. Junction boxes can go in here with the wiring parts. And let's go and get some logic sensors for player above. Because I think we only have a couple of those. But let's go ahead and grab the tier 2 souls of sight, which thankfully we have a couple of. So I don't have to go farming Mechadusa right now. Thank God for that. And then we just need the logic sensor, which should be in here somewhere. Player above, there we go. Just need a couple of these. Alright. And then we can put those back where they belong. Put that thing back where it belongs, or so help me. Alright, there we go. Alright, we've got the logic sensors. We have the inlet and outlet pumps that we need. There's plans for that, don't worry. Alright, from there, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're done for today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back in an hour with Terraformacraft with Lunala, our co-op series that we do every Tuesday. And, very important news, if you enjoy Terraria, ladies and gentlemen, right now, on the Discord, we are planning out the community event for February. We do a community event every 2 months, and this month's is Terraria. We're going to be surviving in hardcore expert to the last man standing, or at least that's the idea. We'll see how it goes, because you never know until we actually do the damn thing. If that sounds like something you might be interested in partaking in, or just watching, you can find additional information on the Discord, which is in the description down below. If that sounds like something to you, you should head there, check out the rules, check out the sign-up sheet, and hey, we'll see you there. Until next time, I have been the videos. Have a pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, and good night.